To a brand new YouTube channel. But seriously, I've just stepped in something. Welcome to a brand new YouTube channel that I'm making for our little stretch of paradise out here in the great state of Texas. So before we can start doing projects and whatnot, we have to see where we came from. So here's a short 80s montage of our progress so far, what we've done out here at the farm. We probably call the place Deerfield Abbey, so that's why you can tell the name, because it's what is at the top of the video. All right, we made it out here to Texas, and what's the first thing we got to do? We got to get cowboy hats and head out to the old rodeo. Man, it sure was cold that night for October, which is really not really common for Texas. Well, we moved into my brother's little cabin out there on the farm and had a slight roof leak, so we had to do some work and fix the roof, fix the walls, do a little work on the floor and everything like that. So of course, I put the kids to work, and boom, we had a place to stay. Well, after we got the cabin all fixed up, I had to get ready to go out hunting. So, you know, took the kids out in the four-wheel in the back pasture there. We started building some tree stands. There's my youngest there. He just loves building tree stands. So we went out to the box blind and took the boys out hunting for the first time. And it was pretty chilly that day, too. And here's this little buck coming by here. He was too small, so we let him walk. And he purred. Keep on walking. Just keep on walking. Don't tell your friends. And then here's a nice little doe that just walked by too. That's out of the same stand that the boys were in that other picture. But yeah, I was kind of small, young doe there, so we wanted to let her walk on by. So then we went out to do a little sightseeing. We went out to Big Bend, as you can see there. You know, got to see Texas. And here we are. Oh, at Big Bend. I totally lost my train of thought. And you know how we like to camp, or not camp, but picnic out there. And the boys, you can see the Rio Grande there, and they're just having a good old time. Went out to Austin to go see the Governor Abbott's office right there. He was there. After all that vacationing and running around, it was back to work. And here's old Peggy driving the tractor. And Miles, we got these fans because we were building a big workshop, so we got some of these old chicken fans. And we had to take them apart and paint them up and replace some motors and stuff like that. So Miles was working away. I think I was talking over him. Yep, and there's our little helper ladybug underneath the car fixing us. This was whenever I wired up the Conex box for my mom. And this is not an outhouse, that was a well house. Kids are walking the donkeys and the horses, just moving pastures around. Catch a wild Billy with his donkey friend. And cousins came down and visit. That was fun. We went out to this, the Boykin Springs, I think it is. they just had a great old time playing in the water. And but of course, when you come out here, we put you to work. Oh, can't forget Uncle Ted for Thanksgiving dinner. Right after Thanksgiving, of course, before we went up to Colorado to visit my sister to see the snow and stuff.
Remember the movie Alive? Here we go. This is how it starts. Stuck on the side of a mountain. No escape from the deep powder. And we shall survive by eating. Whoa! Someone. Who shall we eat first?
Here's some more pictures of us just stopping at this canyon on the way back from Colorado. It was really nice. I can't exactly remember where we were. Somewhere. Oh, there's the Cadillac Ranch. That is in... can't remember. But yeah, somewhere in Texas. And then this is
Lauren. Whoa! Look at the size of that catfish.
Oh.
Holy cow!
Oh my gosh! Daddy, it's on the other line.
He's got it. You got it. You got it.
Okay, come on, come on.
yeah, that's a bittersweet moment there. That's my Uncle Norman's pond, and he had just passed away, so I took the boys up and went fishing there. Now we start the real work. We enlisted the goats and, of course, some heavy machinery to help start clearing out some of the underbrush around where we were going to build our house. And there's one of the dogs. There's this little stream back behind the house that we decided to block up and turn that into a pond. So where the kids were sitting on that tree is right in the middle of the pond, which filled up in one day. Yes, and they rode their bikes down there. There it is. The pond is all full up after just one big rain. And they weren't even done really building it yet, so we were trying to fix it up. And, man, child labor laws are going to get on me because I keep putting the kids to work. But yeah, they're having fun. So I built this little makeshift dock right here out of some 2x10s and some, just let them swim. Here we go. We got the foundation down and all the concrete trucks showed up. 6 of them, I think, that came that day to pour the foundation for the brand new house. And there it is. And yep, it's amazing how they could pour that and get it all smooth. I don't even know how they do all that. As you can see right here, all the wood shows up. I was getting ahead of myself. And you know, it's exciting when all the wood shows up because you know things are going to start happening. And these guys, they framed the entire house up. I think it took just like 1 week for them to frame it up like that, which was pretty amazing. So, of course, in the middle of framing, what do? We head back to Colorado for some whitewater rafting. So we went whitewater rafting up in Colorado, and had a good old time camping out at the river there, and it was awesome. So we come home to this, which was pretty much finished house. Well, they put up the siding and they started painting it right away, and yeah, I was just amazed on how quickly they were able to get it all dried in. They got the windows in and the doors in, spray foamed the insulation all over the inside. I tell you what, that spray foam insulation sure does make a difference in our energy costs. So if you're ever building a house, put in the spray foam. Here I had to drain the pond back down, and I started building my dock. And this big black area is where I'm putting sand for a beach. So that was to keep the sand and the clay from mixing up. Oh, and here's Peggy working in the rain, putting the deck down. Oh, that sand. There was so much sand. So much sand. And of course, the truck couldn't deliver it directly into the thing because it was too close to the edge. So I had to dump it up top and shovel it in. And then we were excited when those stones arrived, because then they started putting the stones on the outside. And there you go. Stones on the outside And then we used some of the extra stones on the inside to just put around our fireplace. And there you go, done fireplace. Put some shiplap in there. It was nice. Here are the big boulders that I added to the side of the beach area. And yep, those are some heavy, heavy boulders. And more sand shoveling. Yep, these two working hard. I'm shoveling sand and they're playing in the sand. But yeah, it was fun. No worries. So we took this big log that the guys chopped down, and I used it for an edging. Stained the old dock there, and boom, it rained again. Filled it back up. So, of course, it's all muddy because we have nothing.
Oh, my beautiful locks. I gotta get my hair cut.
I'm going to jump in from that side. Go there.
There's the corner. All right, we're almost at a minute long.
3, 2, 1.
And he resists.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my!
That's big! That's deeper than I expected!
All right, your turn. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
No, not yet.
Come on, I'm.
2.
Go!
Bow.
Come on.
What's it
Do
good?
it! I did it! Let me
Bow.
do $10!
Bow.
Go! What?
Alright.
Is it deep? Oh, get right to the wall. Yup, to the wall. I'm gonna do it!
All right, there we go. First jumps off the dock into the deep pond. Bum, bum, bum.
So here we go. I need to start building a little well house for myself. The other one I made look like an outhouse. So of course this one, I'm not gonna make it look like an outhouse. I'm gonna make it look like a TARDIS, because why not? Who doesn't want a TARDIS in their front yard? I don't have any pictures of me painting it, but yes, it's painted blue. And we started laying the foundation for the barn along the side and the little walkway. Of course, Miles got in there with the workers and started shoveling concrete. This is by my parents' side, my brother's side. This foundation we poured for my brother's big garage. And it is a huge garage. He had bought this metal building when he first got there. And well, we had the concrete guys out there, like, just pour this slab. And here we started building it with the scissor lift. And that was 2 weeks of like 8 to 10 hours a day straight. Once we got all the concrete poured for my house, I had to it's all clay, so we had to get some dirt, topsoil. Oh, there's the TARDIS. Here is my Connex box, which was way up the road, like 900 feet up the road, so I got to move it. How else do you move it? But with a Toyota Tacoma and a winch. Smitty Built should sponsor this one, because that little Smitty Built winch this thing all the way down the road. Oh, there it is, halfway down the road. One day to get it that far. And oh, there it is in the background. House is done, so we had to start working on the road because all the trucks and stuff had tore up our little dirt road pretty bad. It kind of sucked. So we had to rent a little mini excavator. There's my son driving it, digging a ditch along the side. I think I'm talking over myself on the video.
See if he hits that root again. And Scooby Scoob.
Now then we got the old rocks, gravel dropped off, and it was just dragging it off, leveling it out. And after all that hard work, what you gotta do is just lay down and take a nap.
Now, wasn't that a great
little montage, right? Showed building the house, doing projects around the property, moving that big old Connex box out there with a Toyota Tacoma, if I can say that right. So, thank you for watching. And the next video, we'll start some projects, probably finishing up the treehouse out in the woods. And wherever the woods are, over there. And we got all that extra stone back there. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, it's over there. Extra stone right beep, over my shoulder. We're going to try and build a fire pit. Last time I tried to build something with concrete and do bricks and whatnot, it was an utter failure. So, yes, we have a lot of failures out here. And we learn from them. So, thank you again for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll try and answer them. And if I'm doing something super stupid, feel free to comment and tell me how stupid I am. And I will endeavor to do better next time. And thank you very much.